West Ham had basically won the World Cup, for the previous World Cup, even though they were this, smallish, relatively small East London team.
Right, so you ready, yeah?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United, and welcome back to one from each team. I know I always say it, but today I'm joined by a very special guest, and the reason why I say that is because his predecessors were all YouTubers, and this guy is not. He's a subscriber. He's a supporter of, the West Ham channels, and he is the first non-YouTuber, I would say, onto this platform. So that makes him very, very special. And, he's given up his time, and he's all the way in America, which is even more, special to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this guy introduce himself and, why he's a West Ham fan. And then we'll get straight on with the one from each team. So over to you, sir.
Well, okay. Titch, thanks so much. I am privileged to be invited on your channel.
I'm just enjoying myself, I have to say, actually, you were quite, when I first time I appeared on Random with yourself and Cieran and that, I actually felt that you were quite a calming influence on me.
Yeah.
Like while I was on camera, because you're pretty cool. You're pretty calm on camera. You're comfortable with it, and it made me feel comfortable.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that, because that's what I try and.
No, it's nice, and that's why I agreed to do this, because I'm comfortable with you, bro.
That's good, man.
That's the truth, So that's cool. Hello and welcome back to West Ham Random. As you can see, I'm driving at the moment, so you have to excuse me if my attention is drawn elsewhere. I'm just waiting on Ernie to turn up. As you can see, Bert's already here. He's on time. Nobody in the comments yet. A couple of people watching. So until my partner Cieran turns up on the screen, I will just chat a lot of nonsense. And Hammerette says, "Hi again. I'm also driving." Oh yeah, got your car back? Have you got your car back? I hope you have, and I hope it ain't cost you an arm and a leg. Anyway, yeah, so I'm literally 2 minutes away from my house. Been looking after my mum. Just, thought, Cieran and I thought, well, we had a good response from the live Football Unfocused. So we thought we'd come live again, see if anybody wanted to just have a little chat and, give us a bit of an idea of some of the stuff they want to talk about. If there's anyone else got a subject they want to talk about, give us a shout. We're happy to oblige. Park at the back, park at the back. There we go. There we go. Right, okay, so driving to the mechanic. Oh, okay. Not good. And Luke Legend's in the house. Good afternoon, Luke. How is it down there in sorry, how is it down there in beautiful Southampton? Because it's a lovely place. It is a nice place, I've got to be honest. It's a lovely place. Right, okay, so let's get out of the car. Here we go. Wonder where Cieran's got to then. I might have to message him and get him on here. Right, okay. Well, it's nice to see you here. Oh, doors are all open. Hello. I wasn't going to, but I'm here now. How are you? Good. Sorry, just chatting to my daughter. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you to it for a minute then.
Yeah, I need to get dressed and I've got to go to Leo, our granddad's side.
Oh.
Got to go and patch things up with Alex, and then we're going to go and pick up Grace.
Well, I'll take your stuff upstairs and put it in the room in a minute. Okay? In a bit when I'm done here. All right. Okay, guys. So sorry about that. What he's saying is this part 2. Well, kind of, mate. Yeah. Hello, son. What's that, Sean?
They're not here. They've gone to meet Liam's baby.
Well, who just came up here then? Jack.
Oh.
He is here. Oh well. Anyway, right. So let's have a bit of light on the subject. Oh gosh. Let me. So this is a room I never come into. So as you can see, look at that gaudy wallpaper. Look at that. My favourite little thing, look, little dog with headphones on. And that's sweet. Right, so what are we talking about? Not much, obviously, clearly. So we've got Lawrence in the house, and we've got Wally in the house, and we've got Luke in the house, and we've got Hammerette in the house. Nice of you all to join us, or join me, I should say. I don't even know where that bloody Aussie's got to. Let me send him another message. Just bear with me for a minute, guys. You might lose picture, but you won't lose sound, I don't think. There he is. Let me just paste that. Right. Okay, let's go back to there. Here we are. What Lawrence says, Hammerette and the legend. Who's the legend? Because it clearly isn't me, Lawrence. It really can't be me. You must be referring to Wally, I reckon. I need to get my menu for today. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You bug me and piss me off and start talking about your barbecues and stuff again. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, that light was just annoying me. Right, so look at the state. Yeah, so well, I don't know. I suppose I could start off where I finished off on the last one, talking to you guys out there. Maybe I won't. Maybe my guest has just arrived. There he is. Look. Hello, mate.
Right, brother.
That's all right. Don't you worry about it. I'm just going to readjust the layout. There we go.
Now, when you sent me the thumbs up, I didn't realise the link was with it. I was waiting for you to send the link, and it's already there.
So I sent it again just in case.
Did
yeah. So anyway, people have been asking, is this part 2? Well, kind of. It's not actually going to be classified as football unfocused, is it? It's an Eric and Ernie show. That's what I've labelled it as.
Yeah.
Eric and
Ernie.
That sun, I mean, that light coming in through that window is quite bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look like I'm unnaturally white.
You're looking pale.
Hang on, what about if I do this?
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's more like it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's better. So,
I've
just got a tan.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's because you live out there, you Wally. Isn't it?
With a bit of white. I got a bit of white now. Look.
Yeah, all right. What's going on the barbecue today? Lawrence, says Wally.
Yeah.
Villa and Burnley's just been called off.
Really?
Yeah, it's just been called off.
I've just set my fucking thing up to record that game.
Yeah, Hammerette's just posted it, and you know what she's like. She's on the ball.
Yeah, I know.
Loves to get there. Loves to get the info out there quick.
So
Lawrence,
all we got left then from the whole the menu of football games, then it's only Arsenal Leeds left.
Yeah,
It's the only
yeah.
game. It's the only game.
And disabled team will probably be prepping up or even watching it now. What time is it on?
No, it's not on. It's not until 3:30 my time in the morning. So it's another 4 or 5 hours.
All right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, there's still time for that to get called off then.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it, doesn't it? It could still happen.
This is not good news. This is not good news.
No, it isn't for the football world.
Look, sorry, mate. Ask again. Yes, with the World
What's the
Cup
argument?
in the winter, should we just cancel football for 2 weeks while COVID settles down again? That's a pretty good shout, actually, Luke.
I mean, we'll have to.
Listen, mate. I think that this country's going towards a full-on lockdown again. That's just my own personal thing. I don't want it to, obviously, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that it's going to go into full lockdown again. They're talking about closing pubs and all that on the 26th anyway, aren't they? Or the 23rd or the 24th anyway. So, or the 27th, is it? No, I think it was the 27th. Clubs and pubs and all that. They're talking about closing them down.
Really?
So, yeah. They're also saying that anybody who goes into a pub or a club will be subjected to proving that they've either had all the boosters or a negative test on the day or on 48 hours before or whatever.
They've just done that.
They're already talking about adding stewarding staff to major events like football and that kind of thing, you know, concerts and stuff. Additional stewarding to cope with the volume of checks that are going to have to be done. It's looking pretty dire again, mate, you know?
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it?
No. And, you know, I mean, I know earlier on when we did Unfocus, we wanted to try and be a bit more positive and stuff, but the way things are going, you know, there's very little positivity out there at this moment in time, as far as football's concerned.
No,
you know?
No, it's not. It's looking like it'll be shut down, and it could, as you know, if you just looked at the football point of view, you can't pick a worse time for the amount of fixtures that's coming up to shut it down, because you know you're basically playing 3 games a week, and to catch them up, if you cancel it for the next 3-4 weeks, geez, it's going to be hard to catch them up. And to me, what they should do in that respect, if you do have to have a suspension of the league for a month, cancel. If you want to cancel anything, cancel that World Cup in Qatar next year. Cancel that, because that's a World Cup that should never have happened. It's full of fraud, full of bullshit. Should never have gone to Qatar, and to interrupt everybody's season to do it. It should never have happened. It's bullshit, and so cancel that. And then maybe we can keep our leagues together and have a break and still get them completed, and forget about the World Cup. Leave it for another year.
I mean, the thing is, the way things are going at the moment with the COVID and stuff, there's no reason why all of the governing bodies, you know, FIFA, UEFA, the FA in all the other countries and that, there's no reason why they can't just say, right, we're going to go mid-season break right now. We're going to shut the league down for 1 month.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah. They're going to shut the whole thing down for 1 month, and then obviously they're going to have to play it on into the summer.
Yeah.
And then
Which I
obviously,
say, why you
then
can't
there's the
have
World Cup to
World
consider.
Cup next. If you do that, you can't really have a World Cup next Christmas. It's crazy. It's madness. They're gonna have to draw a line somewhere, Clive. I don't know where it is, but
I think they will, and I think personally that the World Cup is probably going to go by the by.
I hope it does.
You know, other people will have difference of opinion, obviously. So let's see what they're saying in the.
I'll get rid of the World Cup tomorrow. Forget that World Cup. Forget the World Cup.
Luke says he calls the lockdowns Luke downs because the wife hates it. Well, if you behave at home like you do on here, mate, no wonder. Eh? Renegade you. Darren says, evening all. Evening, Darren. Have you been pulled over the last hour? Happy Amaret?
No.
Yeah, no, he's talking about the suspected strippergram policeman that she.
Yeah. I think it was wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. I mean,
I think. I think. Yeah. I think she was tweet on one of them or something, maybe. Oh dear. Oh dear. How do you say that? Right. Positivity is one thing, but got to be honest. Unless it changes January, we'll be in a lockdown. I agree. Yeah. And I don't think it's going to last until January until we get the news that we're going into lockdown. I got a funny feeling it's happening Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day is going to be our last day of freedom. Well, maybe Boxing Day, give people a chance to get home. And then that's it, mate. You're all in, you know, Stalag 17 or whatever you call it. Lawrence agrees with you, Cieran. Crikey.
I don't know.
What did you say that was agreeable?
What did I say?
Wally says, yes, the World Cup was fraudulently awarded to Qatar. And that's because of half of the comment that Lucas next put up. He says they will not cancel the World Cup. I probably agree with that, but there is always a chance.
I mean, right. And I'll tell you this now, Clive. Right? I remember here in Australia, right, when the bids went in for that World Cup, right, there was a big thing. Yeah. And do you know who really expected to win it? Who expected to win that bid? Was Australia.
Who?
Australia. They did. We had a team.
That's why you're so bitter about them getting it then.
No, I'm not. But I looked right into it at the time, right? And Australia were promised boats by lots of African nations and Middle Eastern nations to get. Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to stadia, Australia have got it all here. All. It's set up for a World Cup. It's perfect for a World Cup. They've done the Olympics here. They've got it all. They don't have to build nothing. It's all here in every city. Really brand new stadia, all sitting and waiting for a World Cup. It's absolutely perfect for a World Cup. And they were promised boats, their little mob that went out there, because they all interact, don't they? It's all about votes from all the other nations, football nations, their governing bodies, right? And they were promised that many votes from these nations, right, up until the day of the vote, when everyone put it in. And all of a sudden, when they expected like 12 votes, they got 2. The boys that fucking promised them the votes were bought off by Qatar. They were bought off by them. There's no doubt about it, mate. I've fucking seen it all. And they were bought off, and then all of a sudden, Qatar come out of fucking left field and win the bid for the World Cup. It's fucking corrupt as fuck. It should never have happened. And it still is corrupt as fuck. And it's no fucking, it's not what all the people at FIFA now, under investigation or been nicked or what the fuck?
And yet they're still going to let it run.
They're still going with it. The corruption is fucking outrageous. And to suspend, to interrupt the European season because they want to host a World Cup. More sports watching, Simple as that. They paid the money to all these federations around the world to get the votes. That's what they did.
I mean, I think, you know, like looking at, you know, you said about having all the facilities and everything in Australia, and I agree with that. I mean, I've seen one or two of the stadiums out there, and they're incredibly good. And yeah, Australia could and should host the World Cup. And also, you know, like now that we've got, I would probably say 6 or 8 world-class stadiums here in the UK. I think we could probably host another one as well now. I mean, with the London Stadium,
easily.
I think the stadium would be.
England and Australia were perfect for this World Cup coming up, right? England or Australia, really were. Right? Or Britain, if you want. Call it Britain and Australia. But Australia, what was perfect about it was, it would have been in June, July, the World Cup, right? Or July, August, whatever it is, which is Australia's winter. Australia's winter. You know, you're going Qatar, right, where it's 40 fucking degrees, and that's their winter, but it's still 40 degrees with high humidity. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make with no support, right? They got no support of football, none whatsoever.
I reckon you're going to see players collapsing.
Well, they were talking about making the stadium air conditioned. That's how hot it is there. They were talking about enclosing.
And how much is that going to cost?
The whole stadium air conditioned to keep the temperature
down. How much is that going to cost? You know.
Well, they don't care because they're oil rich. They don't care.
But you know they're still going to pass that cost on to the ticket, surely.
But what's it going to be like in Qatar? What's the rules going to be like in Qatar? Can you have a drink?
No.
Can women go to the stadium? Remember what their rules are. Remember what their rules are in Qatar. Do they fit in with the FIFA? Should their rules fit in with FIFA? I fucking doubt it. I doubt it.
Actually, you know what? I think for them to host it, they have to agree that at all venues, all race, creed, you know, colours, you know,
have done
religion.
I don't know if they have, because they're not. Women aren't allowed to go to them fucking venues normally in Qatar. They're not allowed to go normally. It's just men. Has that changed, or have they relaxed it just for the World Cup?
I think for the sake of the World Cup, it has to have.
People have a drink. Let's put it this way.
Otherwise,
you know, if you wanted to go for a jolly up, Budgie, that ain't the place I'd want to go.
No, God no. No. If I want to go for a jolly up, mate, I've only got to go an hour and 40 minutes on a plane.
I know. But if you had a World Cup in Germany or Belgium, you know you're going to have a great time, right? You're going to have a great time. Or Holland.
Or Holland.
Be brilliant, right?
Holland would be my choice.
Fucking Qatar? Are you kidding me? Fuck's sake, man. It's basically under Sharia law. Who the fuck wants to go there? God, mate.
So Luke has put up here, he read the leaked agreement that countries have to sign up to. Basically, FIFA come to town and create their own financial haven for 6 weeks.
Oh, right. Is that right? Fair enough, Luke.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There's the bullshit.
Wally World says New Orleans Superdome is indoor and air conditioned. Yeah, but you couldn't host a whole World Cup there in one stadium, mate.
You need 20
or 4 games.
You probably need 10 facilities to do that. And you've got to remember, Budgie, when Qatar won that bid, they didn't have one stadium. They had nothing.
No. And now they've only got 3 complete, I think.
I don't know where they are with it, but they never had nothing.
I think they've got 3 complete, and the others are still under construction, as far as I'm aware.
Right, fair enough. Now, Australia and the UK had it all there. It's just we don't need to build anything. We don't have to build anything. You got the London Stadium, right? You've got fucking the Emirates. You've got Man City. You've got Man United. You've got Chelsea. Yeah. All fantastic stadia. Australia,
Yeah.
every city here has got great stadium, right? Don't matter where you go. We don't need to build anything here. It was perfect for the World Cup to be in the UK or Australia. And it went to Qatar with not one fucking stadium. Tell me that's not corrupt. Come on. It's fucking wrong.
Darren's saying that migrant workers have lost their lives building the infrastructure and it's all been brushed under the carpet.
Yes, and he's right. Absolutely right. Hang on.
You can drink at the stadium, but it will be Budweiser, so no, you can't have a drink. Laugh out loud. So what? It's all going to be Budweiser only, is it?
Fucking depends who sponsors it, I suppose.
Happy Hammerette says it's all governed by greed.
Of course it is,
yeah, I agree.
All by greed and fucking bent bastards running FIFA.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so
we've sorted them out, Budgie.
Yeah, right. That's the World Cup sorted then.
Yeah, that's finished. That's all over now.
Right, let's deal with the Formula One debacle. No, let's not. Let's not go into that. But you know, even though he didn't win his 8th world title, Lewis Hamilton has become a Knight of the Realm and has become Sir Lewis Hamilton. So congratulations to him for that. You know, probably, arguably the greatest driver of all time. Certainly the greatest driver of our generation, anyway. Well, of the current generation, I should say. Yeah, congratulations on your knighthood, Sir Lewis Hamilton. Moving on. Luke says, yes, they sponsor it, and so it's Bud and McDonald's. Right. So you can have a Budweiser with your Big Mac. Nice.
Sounds like it.
Or your fillet of fish, or whatever.
But I bet you. I'll tell you what. I bet you can't have a pork sandwich.
A bacon sandwich. Yeah, would you want bacon sandwich? Sorry, we don't sell pork. All right, you got any?
We don't do that. We don't do that. No, not here. Probably end up. They'd drag you out the stadium, flog you for asking for it.
Yeah, they probably got their own built-in torture chambers and everything, haven't they? I'm only playing. I am playing. All right, I am joking. I do not mean to be offensive.
No. I've got a mate here. I've got a mate here who used to work in Riyadh, and he got flogged. He got publicly flogged.
Did he?
Because he got caught drinking. They used to make their own beer, and he got caught drunk, and they fucking took him into a square, and the geezer held the Quran and with the whip and fucking flogged him. And after that, well, he said, I think he held the Quran in his same hand as the whip. And when the Quran's dropped out of his hand, then he stopped whipping it because that was God's will.
Wow. Wally Weld makes a valid point there. He says, "What? No barbecue pork ribs? Forget it. I'm not going." I think on the strength of that, they should cancel the whole World Cup.
Yeah, that won't be happening, Wally. I'll tell you that now.
No cheese? What do you mean no cheese? They must have cheese out there.
They got cheese as well.
They must have cheese. They got to have cheese, even if it's goat's cheese or sheep's cheese, whatever.
Yeah,
they got
would have think of goat's cheese, isn't it?
How else are they going to have cheese on toast? Come on, think about it, Luke. Luke says, I like getting stoned, but not like that. Yes, Luke. The less said about that, the better, I think. Let's move on. Wally World's laughing. Right, so right, we've covered the World Cup.
Yeah.
We've covered the
let's get away from that. I'll tell you, I could say the wrong thing. I'll tell you, I could say the wrong thing, and the Middle East might erupt again. So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's move away.
Let's move on. How's the weather been out there, Cieran?
It's been absolutely stinking hot, and humidity has been so high today. That's why I was outside earlier. It's cooled down a little bit now, but before inside here, it was horrible. It was so hot and sweaty and fucking. It was just not very nice. So, but now it's cooled down. The night's really hit. So yeah, but a really hot day, beautiful day.
Cool.
And
cool.
yeah,
what about the old cane toads? Are they out and about tonight?
No, more so in Tin Can Bay, but not. I don't seem to have the cane toads around here. There's not enough water for them around here where I am.
Oh right. Are you sort of more in a like a
I'm more in the suburb.
residential area then?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm more in the residential. So
I
we
don't know why. For some reason, I pictured you having like a waterfront property with your own pet crocodile and all that.
I live on a street just like you. Believe me, it's just a normal street. That's it.
Oh, right. So no pet salty then.
It looks better with my background because we've got a couple of trees and it looks lovely and blue in it. But it's just a normal house and a normal street, mate. Believe me. I wish it was
no
more.
Pet salty then.
No what?
No pet salty.
What's that?
Crocodile, you frigging loon. No pet crocodile.
No, I'm in the wrong part of the country for salties. Salties are up north.
All right, okay.
Right.
I don't get me. Right. I'm a pommy.
I know. Right. We don't get them in Brisbane. Salt crocodiles are north Brisbane. Townsville upwards, right? You go to Townsville and then go further north. That's where the crocodiles are. We don't get them this far south.
So, was it around the Brisbane area that they filmed the original Mad Max series of films then?
No, I think that was more South Australia, Western Australia, where they filmed them because they got more desert down there, you know, in South Australia and Western Australia. It's more a desert thing there. Yeah, I think it was there they filmed them.
Right, got ya. Right, so let's see what's going on in the chat then. Right, so Darren's saying a cider making friend of mine was held for 6 days in Riyadh. Wow.
There you go, Riyadh. That's exactly where my mate got it. In Riyadh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Wally says, haven't you got AC in Australia yet, Gary?
I've got it. I'll tell you, Wally, I've got my AC in the bedrooms, right? Because some nights you just can't sleep with the heat. So I've got the AC in the bedrooms. I just don't have them in the main part of the house.
When are you going to the cricket again, asked Luke? He says, Cieran, we need you, mate.
Right, no, I can't, mate. I've done my one visit. We done well on my day. That's all I care about, mate. They're on their own now, mate.
You need to go back so they do well again.
Oh, no, they're on their own now, mate. They're fucking down in South Australia, Adelaide. Well, shame that my mate Neil from down under ain't there because he ain't that far away from where they're playing in Adelaide. But yeah, no, mate, I've done my one day. I helped from the day. I fucking give them some large, and they done well. They've been shit ever since.
Luke says normal house, but a 5,000 acre garden.
No,
Pete Chapman turned up again. So he says afternoon all. Good afternoon, Pete. Thanks for joining us, mate. Thank you for joining us again. Sorry about your disappointment this weekend, not being able to bring your son to the stadium, mate. It's a shame that, but yeah, we have to live by these government guidelines and stuff, I suppose. So yeah, it's what it is. But next time, mate, you'll bring him next time. I know you will. Darren seems to think that you're in the maids or the workers' quarters, Cieran.
I wish I had a maid. Believe me, clean up.
Truth of the matter is, he's one of those pommy convicts.
Yeah, I know. Have you ever heard of
from the Great Train Robbery? Did you not know, Darren?
Have you ever heard of man cleaning, Budgie?
Mancini.
Man cleaning. No, not quite. No, I've only worn it once. It's not. I don't wear it all the time. No, I man clean, right? And I think it's all right. But if a woman sees it, she just looks at it and just shakes her head. goes, fucking, you're kidding me. Yeah? And they do it so much better than we do. We're rubbish at it. And yeah, I'm not the best cleaner in the world. I try, and it's just never good enough. It's never good enough. But I haven't got a woman to do it, so I have to try and do it myself.
Me either, mate. Me either. You know. So, but there you go.
Yeah.
Peter's saying, cheers, Budgie. He's a tad hacked off as well, I would imagine he is, mate. He was looking forward to the trip down to the East End and to the London Stadium.
Yeah,
mate,
what a shame, man.
Listen, next time, you know it's happening next time, Pete. You know he's going to come with you. So, you know, and even Wally agrees it's a shame. It is a shame.
Yeah.
So, Cieran.
Yeah, mate.
How's young artisan, your boy, doing? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's fucking in his room listening to music. That's fucking usual.
Yeah.
He don't stop writing shit. He don't stop. He wants to go in the studio all the time. He done my head in, really. Just this nonsense. All he thinks about is music. That's his life. Which is great. Which is great because he's dedication.
It's dedication to his craft.
He is.
More power to him.
I'd like him to clean his fucking room, though, Budgie. Fucking disgrace in there. I opened the door tonight and I went, for fuck's sake, we sort this room out. Never mind your fucking music. Sort the room out. It's a disgrace. So he's getting an ultimatum tomorrow. Sort this fucking room out or else. So I'm not sure what the or else is. I'm not sure what the or else is. I really don't know what I'm going to fucking do. I might just fucking boot him in the head.
Take the breaker out of the fucking circuit board so there's no electric in his room.
Yeah, that'll fuck him. Turn the internet off. That'll fuck him. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to his music, I'll give him that. He's dedicated to it and he's trying his best. But he still could do a bit more.
Cieran, Wally World wants to know what instrument he plays.
Well, when he first went to school, I put him in the school orchestra, and he played French horn. Would you believe? Okay. And I bought him a guitar, and he plays guitar, and French horn. Okay. And really, his instrument now is his rapping. You know, his voice and his beats. That's his instruments now, because he don't play French horn now. But he played that school.
Just rap, he sings also, Cieran. You know, he sings as well as rapping. I've heard him. You know, I've heard some of his stuff, and you know, I think he's got a lot of talent and a lot of promise, mate. You know,
he has.
As I said, more power to him. You know, he's a good lad. He's a good-looking lad. You know,
he's a good boy. So, he's a good boy.
Yeah, and he's a good lad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, loves his dad. You can tell that whenever he's on screen with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll sit on your knee or on the arm of your chair or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're pretty close. But like all kids, there's certain things that they drive you mad with. And then they just put their arm around you and you forgive it all, don't you? And
you forget everything.
Just a typical teenager at the moment because he's 19 and he thinks he's got the world at his feet, and good luck to him. Let go for it, so just keep believing what you believe.
And Gary J's in the house and he says there are worse things to be thinking about than music, I suppose.
Must be bloody oath, mate. And you're right, Gary, because... And I will say this, Budgie, like yourself, mate, you know, the music we grew up with and everything else. I was a massive music fan of all genres, right? All genres of music, right? I was a punk rocker. But before that, I loved Status Quo. I loved Led Zeppelin. I loved,
hang on, Cieran, hang on a minute, mate. I've just got to just answer my phone.
All right, mate. So when it comes to music, we're all great fans of music, aren't we? And I even went back, even before my time, I looked into swing music with Louis Prima and people like that. Louis Prima was one of the voices of Jungle Book, the original Jungle Book. He was King Louis, the orangutan, in that, and that was Louis Prima, who was a brilliant artist, fantastic. So, if you always look into music,
so I've got a quick visitor coming, so
all right, mate.
Treacle's going to come here. Treacle's coming.
Never confine yourself.
Oh, let me just move that. Right, sorry, mate. I know you're having trouble hearing me.
It's all sorts going on here. What's going on? Sounds like you're going for an arcade. What are you doing?
I'm outside now, out in the street.
There you go.
Oh,
He's been booted out. He's out the street.
It's my first outside broadcast. Look.
I don't think it is, Clive. He's doing a peak. He's going to wander. He's going to walk about. He's doing a peak.
Yeah.
Look, he's going to walk about. Don't go too far. You lose your fucking connection.
No, all right, don't matter.
Well, I don't know. I think it does matter. Got a funny feeling it might matter. You're breaking up, boy. Get back to that house.
Right, sorry, I'm back again. See?
Oh, you're back. Gotcha.
Can you hear me all right? All right.
Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, no,
You're breaking up.
Turned off. Yeah, I turned off my mobile, Wi-Fi, so that I'm on mobile now. Mobile data.
Right.
Oh, here he comes, look. Here he comes.
Who you got?
Right,
Not your
look.
brother.
Here he comes, look. Yeah, look, there he is, look.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, mate. Nothing. I'm online as well, so I was just showing me people that, you know, my brother's turning up. All right,
Give us a
yeah,
look
so
at him.
Cieran,
I want to say hello to Treacle.
all right, oh, okay, yeah, hang on then. Oh, hold up. Cieran wants to say hello to you. There you go, look. Hello, boss. How are you?
Good night, Treacle. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. How are you? How's sunny Australia?
Oh, it's sunny. You know,
Bastard.
not tonight.
Bastard.
Not tonight. But Treacle, I really enjoyed your interview with Budgie the other day. I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was great. Thought you come across
Oh,
really
good.
well.
I'm glad you did.
I did. I really enjoyed it, man. It was a really good story, and you
Good
come across
insight,
really
isn't
well. Yeah, it was great.
Can you
I loved
imagine
that.
how I felt when I'm in the chicken run with all that lot, and
I
then
do.
Chelsea scored, and I
Yeah.
couldn't jump up and down.
No, I've not made that myself from it. I went away with West Ham Newcastle and ended up in the wrong end, and we scored first, and I had to bite my
Oh.
lip. Really bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard going, isn't it?
Yeah, I know the feeling, but I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
hand you back to Clive. There you go.
Yeah, good to talk to you, Treacle.
That's where the guinea pigs were in. They're in there now. Right. So yeah. All right. Okay. So right. Listen. I've got a couple of things I need to sort out. So shall we? Shall we reconvene in a little while, mate?
If you want,
Can you hear
mate.
me?
Yeah, yeah, you break up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, what, I will reconvene in about half an hour.
If you like, brother.
Yeah.
Go on then. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you want to do it? If you want to, it's up to you. All right, do it then. But it's all shade because you're breaking up anyway. So we'll talk to everyone later in the chat. I think he's gone wonky. See you later, people. Yeah. Yeah, you were breaking up a lot there, Clive. That's all.
Yeah, I know. Right, listen. I've got to sort a couple of things out. So should we come back in about half hour? Are you up for that?
Yeah, if you want it, mate, make it no later than half hour and I'll be on it.
All right, then. Okay. Right, guys. Look, sorry we've got to do this, but as you can see, it's Saturday afternoon. Busy. I'll catch up with you in half hour, Cieran. All right.
Right.
I'll reschedule this in half an hour's time.
See you, mate.
All right.
Bye.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you soon, everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining. Thanks a lot for it, everybody. Bye now. Come on, you irons.